My name is Zan Roberti, and I'm the education consultant working with the Renton School District. I am actually an employee of Promethean, which means I'm going to bring all of the cool things that we can offer to your district, starting with your ActivPanel. So everybody is about to get, if they haven't already gotten, one of these ActivPanels in the classroom, and they're amazing. You're going to love them. But I just want to start with something basic as far as how you think about it. It looks like a TV, but it is not a TV. It's actually much, much simpler. You don't have 20 remotes, and there's not a bunch of boxes. It's straightforward. And also, I will be there with your field tech to set it up the day that it actually arrives and do a little bit more training with you one-on-one. But for now, I want to get you set up. What do you do when you first walk in? So you're going to just turn it on. To do so, you're going to push the button on the far left. It's lit up with a red circle. And then you'll get to your home screen. And your home screen will tell you the time. This is the background image. But this isn't really going to take you to your content. And I know that that's really the main dish of your education, if you will. So to get to your content, as far as I am concerned, I was a teacher for many years. You want to get to your document projector for all those handouts that you don't have PDFs of. You want to get to your computer, to videos, and to your whiteboard. That's what we're going to do today. So to get to your document camera, on the same little line of buttons, skip over all the ones in the middle. I'll train you on those later. Go to the right, and you'll notice there's a button that looks like a rectangle with an arrow going into it. That's the source button. And it's going to pull up three little bubbles above the unified menu: Home, HDMI, and VGA. And you will choose, for most people there will be a VGA, there might be two HDMIs, but if there is a VGA, that's guaranteed your document projector. So there you go, document projector. Friendly reminder, you got this. You're gonna be asking me for more training in no time. So, this is just like any document projector. You can teach the way that you're used to teaching. And the next thing that I want to explain to you is, how do you get to your computer? Lucky for us, it's the same process. Source, which is the button on the far right. Remember, it's a rectangle with an arrow in it. It's going to pull up the unified menu, and above that, you got Home, HDMI, and VGA. For this one, we're going to choose HDMI. And it's going to take me to my computer. So this is just my, my start screen. I can do whatever I did when I was teaching before the panel. So I might go into Chrome. I might want to share a video. Friendly reminder. So that's an example of how good the speakers are. And then you can also, do anything else you might do on the internet. You have your applications, maybe you have things saved in the drive. Whatever you'd like to do using your computer, you can connect it to the panel, no problem. And then, of course, the last thing that I really want you to feel confident in is the whiteboard. So I'm going to take us home just so you can see it. You don't have to go home before you change applications. But to get to the whiteboard, you're going to push this flame button right here. And the flame button will pull up that same unified menu we saw before. But this time we're going to choose the blue bubble. It says whiteboard beneath it. Ta-da! And on the whiteboard, you have a couple of pens. They come with a whiteboard, and you can use the pens. You can also use your fingers, but if you use your fingers, you do have to choose the pen app. It comes with the select tool already chosen, and I'll show you the difference between select and pen. So if I use my pen, I can write on it like I would any old whiteboard. But if I use my finger right now with the select tool chosen, what I'm doing is selecting this and moving it. So it's a lot like a smartphone, really. You can also make it larger. And if you notice on the right-hand side, on the top of the screen, this has become a space larger than the screen. So it's an infinite space. And on the top right, that shows you where you are in this infinite space. I find this super helpful when I'm taking notes or when a lot of students are writing on the panel because you always run out of space. So instead of cramping to write it on the bottom, you can simply move it up, which is so helpful. Now, that's the basics of this. If you want to use your finger as a pen, you do have to choose the pen app. So, and you can have multiple points of touch, so you can have a bunch of students writing on the panel at the same time. I think this is definitely an upgrade from the whiteboard that I was navigating when I was last full-time teaching. So we've gone over a couple of things today. Basics, power button on the far left on the bottom. To get to your computer, you're going to choose source, HDMI. To get to your document projector, source, VGA. And once again, you got this.